Good morning, students. Today, I will tell you Raoult's law. It is very most important topic. After that concept of vapor pressure, Raoult's law means. Here, Raoult's law means it states that partial vapor pressure of each component in solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. That is Raoult's law. Raoult's law means partial vapor pressure of each component in a solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. That is called Raoult's law. Okay, let us say explanation here. We take some amount of water in a beaker. You take some amount of your water in a beaker. That is component A. This water molecule undergoes vaporization. It forms or it is converting into vapor molecules. These water molecules is converting into vapor molecules. These vapor molecules or this vapor exert pressure on surface of the water. This vapor exert pressure on the surface of the water. That is like this. That is indicated the P0 A. Here P0 A means vapor pressure of pure water. Let us say again, here you take some amount of water in a beaker, that is component A. These water molecules is converting into vapor on gaining the temperature. Converting into vapor. This vapor exert pressure on the surface of the water. That is vapor pressure. So that is indicated by P0 A. Here P0 A means vapor pressure of pure water. Okay, again you take ethanol, nothing but alcohol, in another beaker, that is component B. Here is also ethanol molecules converting into vapor. This vapor exert pressure on the surface of the ethanol. That is P0 B. P0 B means vapor pressure of pure ethanol. Vapor pressure of pure ethanol. Here, when mixing to each other, that means component A and component B mixing to each other, it forms a binary solution containing component A and component B. Here like this. Component A and component B. In this binary solution, that means the binary solution contains A and B components. Okay, when these two pure liquids mixing to each other, it forms binary solution. In this binary solution, that means the binary solution contains component A and component B here. Okay, in this binary solution, component A forms vapor molecules and exerts some pressure, that is vapor pressure, that is indicated by PA, that is indicated by PA. And component B also, it is converting into vapor and exerting the pressure on the surface of the solution. It is indicated by PB. It is indicated by PB. You know that always PA is less than P naught A. PA is less than P naught A and PB is less than P naught B. PA, that means partial pressure of the, nothing but vapor pressure of the solvent in a solution is lesser compared to that of vapor pressure of the pure solvent. Let us say vapor pressure of solution is less than vapor pressure of pure solvent. Vapor pressure of solution is less than vapor pressure of pure solvent. Why? Because let us say here component A, like that water. Here in component A, at the surface of the liquid, only component A molecules are present. Only component A molecules are present. That means here more number of solvent molecules present in the surface of the liquid. So that's why more number of solvent molecules is converting into vapor molecules. So here more number of vapor molecules are present. So vapor pressure is higher. In this, in case of solution, here not only component A but also component B. For component A molecules, component A to paatu component B kuda ee surface daggara untayi kabatti lesser number of component A is converting into vapor molecules, and then vapor pressure of component A is decreases. What is the difference between pure component and solution? In pure component, at the surface of the liquid, only single type of solvent molecules are present. Here not only single molecule. Here for example in a binary solution, ee binary solution lo component A component B rendu unnai, but ee pure solvent lo matram component A maatrame untayi. Deeni surface daggara component A molecules maatrame untayi kabatti more number of molecules anedi vapor ga convert aytayi. Appudu vapor pressure anedi higher avutundi. But ikkada less number of components untayi. And A and B ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ తక్కువ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ లోయర్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ కాంపోనెంట్ ఏ మాలిక్యూల్స్ ఉండటం వల్ల ఇక్కడ వేపర్ అనేది తక్కువ అవుతుంది. సో వేపర్ ప్రెషర్ కూడా తక్కువ అవుతుంది అన్నమాట. సిమిలర్లీ లైక్ దిస్, దట్ ఈస్ PA ఆల్వేస్ లెస్ దాన్ P naught A, PB ఆల్వేస్ లెస్ దాన్ P naught B. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్ Raoult's law here? Raoult's law saying that partial vapor pressure of each component in a solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. Okay, here in a binary solution, component A the binary solution contains two component A and component B. The vapor pressure of component A is equal to PA. That mole fraction that mole fraction is equal to XA or chi A. And vapor pressure of component B is equal to PB, that mole fraction is equal to chi B. Okay, as per Raoult's law, vapor pressure of each component is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. For suppose here PA is directly proportional to XA, that implies PA is equal to two individual components. They are A and B. Partial pressure of A is PA, partial pressure of B is PB. Total pressure is P total. That means here P total is equal to, PA means P naught A XA, Here PB means P naught B XB. Okay, that is P or PS. PS nothing but total pressure of the solution. Here, this is Raoult's law. Already you know that here XA plus XB is equal to 1. Then XA is equal to 1 minus XB. Here XA plus XB is equal to 1. From this, XA is equal to 1 minus XB. So this 1 minus XB, here P naught A, XA 1 minus XB. XA is equal to what is 1 minus XB. That means P naught plus P naught B into XB. Then P naught A minus P naught A XB plus P naught B XB. Finally, P naught A plus P naught B minus P naught A into XB. That is final. Okay, that is Raoult's law. Again, Raoult's law means it states that partial vapor pressure of each component in a solution directly proportional to the mole fraction in that component. For example, here we take water in a beaker, that is component A. So here these water molecules converting into vapor and exert pressure on the surface. So that is vapor pressure. Vapor pressure of pure component A means P naught A. Let us say you take another ethanol in a small amount of ethanol taken in a beaker, and here only that is considered component B. Here ethanol molecule is converting into vapor and exert pressure, that is P naught B. Vapor pressure of pure ethanol. P naught B means vapor pressure of pure ethanol. Okay, when these two components mixing to each other, it forms a binary solution. In this binary solution, component A, component B are present. So here, component A will converting into vapor and exert pressure, that is vapor pressure, that means PA. PA means what is? Vapor pressure of the component A in a solution, that is not pure, in a solution. Here PB means vapor pressure of a component B in a solution. This is not a pure one, present in the solution. Okay, here as per Raoult's law, vapor pressure of the each component is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. Here PA is directly proportional to XA. That means here in a binary solution, component A and component B are present. Here, vapor pressure of component A is equal to PA. Mole fraction of component A is equal to XA. Next one, vapor pressure of component B is equal to PB. Mole fraction of component B is equal to XB. As per Raoult's law, PA is directly proportional to XA. That implies PA is equal to P naught A into XA. P naught A into XA. Here P naught A means vapor pressure of pure component A. Vapor pressure of pure component A. Similarly, PB is directly proportional to XB. That implies PB is equal to P naught B into XB. Here P naught B means what is here? Vapor pressure of pure component B. That is P naught B. According to Dalton's law of partial pressure, the total pressure of the solution would be equal to the sum of the partial pressures of the individual components in a solution. That means P total is equal to PA plus PB. Here P total is equal to what is PA? P naught A into XA plus P naught B into XB. Next one, XA plus XB is equal to 1. Already you know that here XA is equal to 1 minus XB. That means P naught A into 1 minus XB plus P naught B into XB. Here P naught A minus P naught A XB plus P naught B into XB. Finally, P naught A plus P naught B minus P naught A into XB. That is Raoult's law. That is Raoult's law. Okay, it is very important topic in a solutions chapter. Okay, next one. Next topic is here. The solutions which obeys Raoult's law, that is called ideal solutions. Okay, now I am going to telling about ideal solutions. Ideal solutions. Ideal solutions means the solution which obeys Raoult's law. The solutions which obeys Raoult's law at all concentrations and at all temperatures. Okay, the solutions which obeys Raoult's law at all concentrations and at all temperatures, this type of solutions are called ideal solutions. Ideal solutions. Okay, here the for example, here like this, PS, nothing but PT, total pressure of the solution, is equal to PA plus PB. Okay, PS is equal to PA plus PB. Dini satisfy cheyali, dini obey cheste vaatni ideal solutions antam. For example, benzene plus toluene. Benzene plus toluene and ethyl chloride and a mixture of ethyl chloride and ethyl bromide, ethyl chloride and ethyl bromide. And another example is N-heptane and N-hexane, chlorobenzene and bromobenzene, etc. Okay, here the main aspect of the ideal solution obeys the Raoult's law. obeys the Raoult's law. That means PS is equal to PA plus PB. PA plus BB. Okay, N-hexane plus N-heptane. Sorry, N-heptane plus N-hexane. N-hexane. Due to similarity in their structure, here N-heptane this is N-heptane and this is N-hexane. Due to similarity in their structure, ఈ రెండిటి స్ట్రక్చర్ సిమిలర్ గా ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి here this is component A, this is component B. On mixing or when a mixing of component A and component B, here it forms binary solution which is having AB component A, component B. In this type of ideal solution, AB interactions are equal to the AA and BB. In this type of solutions, AB interactions or intermolecular attractions are equal to the AA and BB. So, ఈ AB interactions అనేటివి ఈ AA and BB interactions కి equal గా ఉంటాయి. So that's why in a ideal solution, delta V on mixing equal to 0 and delta H on mixing equal to 0 and delta S on mixing equal to 0. Change in volume, change in enthalpy, change in entropy. These are all equal to 0 when mixing to each other A and B components and the resulting formation of a AB solution. Why? Because here interactions between AB that is equal to the AA and BB interactions. That is ideal solution. For example, as per Raoult's law here, you take graph. Here, that is mole fraction, the graph taken between mole fraction and vapor pressure. Mole fraction and vapor pressure. Here, mole fraction of component A, XA, is equal to 1. Here, XA is equal to 0. So, XA is equal to 1, XA is equal to 0. So, here, decreasing mole fraction decrease avutha undi ikkada. As per Raoult's law, according to Raoult's law, partial pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction. Okay, so as the decreasing mole fraction of pure, then here P naught A means what is? P naught A means vapor pressure of the pure component A. So as the decreasing mole fraction, partial pressure of the pure component A also decreasing. Okay, mole fraction decrease అయింది కాబట్టి partial pressure of pure component A కూడా decrease అవుతుంది. Okay, next one, component B. Here XB is equal to 0. Here XB is equal to 1. So here ఈ వైపు నుంచి ఈ వైపుకి decrease అవుతుంది కాబట్టి, so here take this P naught B. P naught B means vapor pressure of pure component B. Vapor pressure of pure component B. That means decreasing. When mixing to each other, linear floating is formed. P total is equal to PA plus PB. That is ideal solution. That is this is PA, this is PB. That means PA is equal to P naught A XA, PB is equal to P naught B XB. Okay, here PS is equal to PA plus PB. PS is equal to PA plus PB. that will be satisfy the, that means obeys the Raoult's law. This type of solutions are called ideal solutions. Okay, ideal solutions means the solutions which obeys Raoult's law at all concentrations and all temperatures, that is called ideal solutions. Okay, the main aspect of the here PS is equal to PA plus PB. Example for ideal solutions: benzene plus toluene, ethyl chloride plus ethyl bromide, N-heptane plus N-hexane, and chlorobenzene to bromobenzene. Any example taken here? Okay, N-heptane, N-hexane. Due to similarity in their structure, both component A and component B. Okay, here intermolecular attractions between AB, that is equal to AA and BB as well. Okay, in case of ideal solution, AB interactions equal to the AA and BB. So this type of solution are mixing component A, component B, when mixing to each other, delta V, change in volume 0, change in enthalpy 0, change in entropy also 0. Here, change in entropy means, that means entropy means randomness of the system or disorder of the system. Entropy means disorder of the system. As the randomness or disorder increases, entropy also increases. Okay, that is ideal solutions. Okay, next we are going to here. Next topic is non-ideal solutions. Non-ideal solutions. Okay, generally the solutions which obeys Raoult's law at all concentrations and temperatures are called ideal solutions. But here the solutions which does not obey Raoult's law, the solutions which does not obey Raoult's law, that is called non-ideal solutions or real solutions. Non-ideal solutions are real solutions. In this case, PS not equal to PA plus PB. PS not equal to PS plus PB. Generally, in case of ideal solution, PS is equal to PA plus PB. In case of non-ideal solution, PS not equal to PA plus PB. That means either PS greater than PA plus PB or PS less than PA plus PB. So here non-ideal solutions. In this non-ideal solution, we observe two types of deviation. There is one is positive deviation. Positive deviation from Raoult's law. Second thing is negative deviation. Negative deviation from Raoult's law. Positive deviation from Raoult's law. Negative deviation from Raoult's law. Okay, it is also most important thing. Raoult's law, ideal solutions, non-ideal solutions. These are important things in a chapter. Okay, first we take a positive deviation from Raoult's law. Once again, the solutions which does not obey Raoult's law, these are non-ideal solutions. That means PS not equal to PA plus PB. These are two types: positive deviation from Raoult's law and negative deviation from Raoult's law. First, we are going to telling about positive deviation from Raoult's law. Positive deviation from Raoult's law. Okay, positive deviation from Raoult's law means when the vapor pressure of solution, when the vapor pressure of solution is higher than predicted by Raoult's law. When the vapor pressure of solution is higher than predicted by Raoult's law, this is called positive deviation from Raoult's law. Positive deviation from Raoult's law. Here, take an example: alcohol, water, a mixture of water and alcohol. And CCl4 and benzene, CCl4 and toluene, CCl4 and toluene, and hexane and ethanol. Hexane and ethanol. Okay, water and ethanol, any example taken? Okay, here, when the vapor pressure of solution is higher than predicted by Raoult's law, that is called positive deviation from Raoult's law. Here, examples: water plus alcohol, CCl4 plus benzene, CCl4 plus toluene, hexane plus ethanol. In this case, AB interactions are weaker compared to that of AA and BB. In this case of positive deviation, AB interactions are weaker compared to that of AA and BB. So that's why in between A or B components, that is, this bond is easily broken, and A or B molecules easily escaping from the surface of the liquid or surface of the solution and easy going to the atmosphere as a vapor molecule. Then will be vapor pressure is increases. Once again, in between A or B, A molecules or B molecules easily escaping from the solvent surface or solution surface, and these are going to atmosphere as a vapor molecules. That means here easily evaporated, and then vapor pressure is increases. That means here delta V are mixing, here positive, delta H are mixing also positive. Delta V, for example, we take component A. For example, hexane 1 liter, and component B, it is also 1 liter. Then this is A, this is B. When these components mixing to each other, it forms a binary solution. So this binary solution volume more than 2 liters here, more than, not less than, more than 2 liters. 1 liter component A, 1 liter component B, when mixing to each other, here more than 2 liter solution are formed. Why? Because here the interactions between A and B is weak. So that's why these A and B components apart from each other in a solution. Why? Because interactions between A and B is weakened or weak. Weak interactions ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈ కాంపోనెంట్ A and కాంపోనెంట్ B అనేది ఒకదానికి ఒకటి అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ఈచ్ అదర్ దూరంగా ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి వాల్యూమ్ అనేది ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. సో హియర్ delta V is equal to positive. Okay, next graph is for example hexane plus ethanol. You take an example for positive deviation. You take example hexane and ethanol. For example, in ethanol molecule associated through the hydrogen bond. For example, C2H5OH. C2H5OH, that is ethyl alcohol or ethanol, and C2H5OH, C2H5OH. Okay, here this is one ethanol molecule, another ethanol molecule, another ethanol molecule. That means here these molecules of ethanol associated through the intermolecular hydrogen bond, associated through the intermolecular hydrogen bond, intermolecular hydrogen bond. This is found when this hexane is adding to the ethanol, this hexane molecule come in between ethanol molecule and weaken this hydrogen bond, So that's why component A, component B, వీటి మధ్య ఉండేటువంటి బాండ్ అనేది వీక్ గా తయారవుతుంది. Before mixing, in between ethanol molecule మధ్య అంటే హైడ్రోజన్ బాండ్స్ ఒకదానికొకటి అసోసియేటెడ్ గా ఉంటాయి. ఎప్పుడైతే హెక్సేన్ మాలిక్యూల్ ని ఇథనాల్ కి యాడ్ చేసామో, దిస్ ఈజ్ హెక్సేన్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇథనాల్. ఈ ఇథనాల్ లో ఉండేటటువంటి మాలిక్యూల్స్ ఎట్లా అసోసియేటెడ్ గా ఉన్నాయి? టు ది హైడ్రోజన్ బాండ్, ఇంటర్మాలిక్యులర్ హైడ్రోజన్ బాండ్. వెన్ మిక్సింగ్ టు ఈచ్ అదర్, ఎప్పుడైతే హెక్సేన్ మాలిక్యూల్ ని దీనికి యాడ్ చేసామో, మిక్స్ చేసామో, దిస్ హెక్సేన్ మాలిక్యూల్ కమ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ఇథనాల్ మాలిక్యూల్. ఈ ఇథనాల్ మాలిక్యూల్ మధ్యలోకి వెళ్ళిపోయి ఈ బాండ్ ని వీక్ గా తయారు చేస్తాయి. కాబట్టి ఏది ఇంటరాక్షన్స్ ఆర్ లెసర్ or lower or weaker compared to that of AA and BB. So that's why positive deviation is created. That means here this is mole fraction. This is vapor pressure. Here xp is equal to 0, xb is equal to 1. Here P naught A, already I said that this is P naught B. This is as per Raoult's law, that means ideal solution. What is the positive deviation here? When the vapor pressure of solution is higher than predicted by Raoult's law, vapor pressure as per predicted by Raoult's law, this is positive deviation means దీనికంటే హయ్యర్ గా ఉండాలి. అంటే ఇట్లా హయ్యర్. దిస్ ఈజ్ పాజిటివ్ డివియేషన్. యాజ్ పర్ రౌల్స్ లా దిస్ ఈజ్ వేపర్ ప్రెజర్, దిస్ ఈజ్ హయ్యర్. ఇట్లా హయ్యర్ గా ఉంటే దాన్ని పాజిటివ్ డివియేషన్ ఫ్రమ్ రౌల్స్ లా. వన్స్ అగైన్, when the vapor pressure of solution is higher than predicted by Raoult's law, that is called positive deviation from Raoult's law. Example like this here. In this, here the intermolecular attractions is lesser or weaker compared to that of AA and BB. So that's why these molecules easily escaping or easily vaporized. So that's why higher vapor pressure is produced. So delta V are mixing, that is equal to positive. Delta X are mixing, that is equal to also positive. For explanation here, in ethanol molecule, the molecules of ethanol associated through the hydrogen bond in a ethanol molecules here. So that's why when hexane molecule is mixing to the ethanol, these hexanes come in between ethanol molecule and weaken this hydrogen bond. Okay, that is positive deviation from Raoult's law. Next one is negative deviation from Raoult's law. After that, negative deviation from Raoult's law. Negative deviation. negative deviation from Raoult's law. Okay, negative deviation from Raoult's law means when vapor pressure of solution is lower than predicted by Raoult's law. That is called negative deviation from Raoult's law. When vapor pressure of solution is lower than predicted by Raoult's law, that is called negative deviation from Raoult's law. That means here partial pressure. As per positive deviation, when the vapor pressure of solution is higher than predicted by Raoult's law, but negative deviation means lower than predicted by Raoult's law. That means Pf is less than Pa plus Pb. As per positive deviation, Ps more than Pa plus Pb. That is positive deviation. This is negative deviation. Okay, let us say example HCl plus water, HNO3 plus water, acetone CH3COCH3 plus chloroform CHCl3. These are examples for negative deviation from Raoult's law. In this negative deviation, AB intermolecular force of attraction is more than AA and BB. In case of positive deviation, AB intermolecular attractions lesser or weaker than AA BB. In negative deviation from Raoult's law, AB force of attraction is higher. Okay, when higher the intermolecular force of attraction between A and B, it is not easily vaporized. So that's why vapor pressure is lower or decreased. That means AB's interactions are more AA and BB. Here, delta V on mixing is equal to negative, less than 0. Delta H on mixing negative, that is this type of reactions is exothermic. Exothermic means negative. So delta V on mixing negative. Why here delta V is equal to negative? Why the delta V is positive in case of positive deviation? Already I said that here in case of positive deviation, delta V is positive. Delta V is positive. Why? Because in between A and B, intermolecular force of attraction weak in case of positive deviation. But here strong. Attractions are strong. For example, here you take component A, component B. When mixing to each other, it forms binary solution AB. Okay, in this strong force of attraction here, strong force of attraction. అట్రాక్షన్స్ ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈ మాలిక్యూల్స్ ఒకదానికి ఒకటి దగ్గరగా వస్తాయి, క్లోజర్ గా వస్తాయి. ఇట్లా క్లోజర్ గా రావడం వల్ల వాల్యూమ్ అనేది డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ పాజిటివ్ డీవియేషన్ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇంటరాక్షన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి ఈజ్ వీక్. అక్కడ ఇంటరాక్షన్స్ వీక్ గా ఉన్నాయి, అట్రాక్షన్స్ వీక్ గా ఉన్నాయంటే ఒకదానికొకటి దూరంగా వెళ్ళిపోతాయి కాబట్టి వాల్యూమ్ అక్కడ ఇంక్రీజ్ అయింది. ఇక్కడ స్ట్రాంగ్ అట్రాక్షన్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి మాలిక్యూల్స్ దగ్గరగా వస్తాయి, అప్పుడు వాల్యూమ్ డిక్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది అన్నమాట. 1 liter of component A, 1 liter of component B mixing to each other, less than 2 liter solution is formed. Less than 2 liters. Okay, here negative deviation graph. XA is equal to 1, XA is equal to 0. This is the graph drawn between vapor pressure and mole fraction. Vapor pressure and mole fraction. Here this is P0A. P0A means what is here? P0A means vapor pressure of pure component A. Here mole fraction decrease in కాబట్టి ఇది కూడా decrease అవుతుంది as per Raoult's law. Next XB is equal to 0. Here XB is equal to 1. P0B. Okay, negative deviation means downside. Downside రావాలి. Positive deviation అంటే upper level కదా, ఇది downside వస్తుంది. That is negative deviation. Negative deviation. Why intermolecular attractions is stronger in between A and B? For example, we take example acetone and chloroform. Acetone CH3 CO CH3 CH3 CO CH, that is acetone. Chloroform like this, CHCl3. In chloroform, carbon atom has a higher positive charge, partially positive charge. Partially positive charge. Why? Because due to inductive effect, due to inductive effect of chlorine atoms. Inductive effect of chlorine atoms. Okay, చూడండి. Generally, in general, here chlorine atom has a more electronegativity compared to that of carbon. Already you know that, chlorine atom has a more electronegativity than carbon. So that's why this bond will shifting towards chlorine atom, and then if it gets partially negative charge, it gets partially positive charge. This bond also shifting towards, this bond also shifting towards. So more positive charge created on carbon. Then immediately this positive charge attracted towards this bond. Okay, this positive charge attracts this bond pair of electrons towards it. Then hydrogen gets more charge, positive charge. Appudu hydrogen ki positive charge vastundi. So here positively charged hydrogen atom and highly electronegative atom in between, hydrogen bond is formed. Ikkada hydrogen bond anedi form. Okay, clarity? You understand? Here in this chloroform, carbon gets more positive charge due to inductive effect of chlorine. That means minus I effect. That means here chlorine atom is a more electronegative compared to that of carbon. Carbon kante chlorine ki electronegativity more and more ga ante ekku higher ga untundi kabatti this bond will be shifted towards chlorine. Ee bond chlorine వైపు shift అయినప్పుడు it gets partially negative charge, it gets partially positive charge. These two bonds also. So large positive charge created on carbon. Then immediately this bond shifted towards positive charge, and then hydrogen gets positive charge. Hydrogen gets positive charge. Okay, then here in between hydrogen and highly electronegative oxygen atom, here hydrogen bond is formed. So this is component A, this is component B. A and B, ఈ రెండు మాలిక్యూల్స్ మధ్య హైడ్రోజన్ బాండ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి this is strong. This is strong. Okay, as compared to that of AA and BB. That is negative deviation from Raoult's law. That is negative deviation from Raoult's law. Okay, that is when vapor pressure of solution is lower than predicted by Raoult's law. This is like this: Ts less than Pa plus Pb. అంటే total pressure of solution lower గా ఉంటుంది వీటితో కంపేర్ చేస్తే. ఓకేనా? Examples here, this like this here, this is negative deviation from Raoult's law. Negative deviation from Raoult's law. Okay, next topic is positive deviation from Raoult's law forms minimum boiling azeotrope, and negative deviation from Raoult's law forms maximum boiling azeotropes. Here Okay, next topic is, it is also a very important thing, colligative properties. Colligative properties. Colligative properties means the properties of the solution. This depends on the number of solute particles, but not chemical identity. That is called colligative properties. Colligative properties means the properties of solution which depends on number of solute particles, but not chemical identity. That is called colligative property. Properties. The properties which depends on number of solute particles are called colligative properties. Colligative properties. The properties which depends on number of solute particles but not chemical identity. These properties are called colligative properties. So colligative properties are here 4 types. First one is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Of solvent. Second one is elevation of boiling point of solvent. Third one is depression in freezing point. Depression in freezing point. Last one is osmotic pressure of solution or osmosis. Osmotic pressure of solution. These 4 kinds very important in this chapter for competitive exams. Relative lowering of vapor pressure, elevation of boiling point, depression in freezing point, and osmotic pressure of the solution. Now, first one is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Relative lowering of vapor pressure. Colligative properties means the properties which depends on the number of solute particles. These properties are called colligative properties. These are 4 types of colligative properties present in the chapter here. Relative lowering of vapor pressure, elevation of boiling point, and depression in freezing point, osmotic pressure. Okay, now first one is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Relative lowering of vapor pressure. Okay, relative lowering of vapor pressure means here already I said that what is meant by vapor pressure, what is meant by lowering of vapor pressure. Okay, tomorrow I will discuss about relative lowering of vapor pressure.